Hello. So if you're wondering, this is just I just wanted to try making a video with me talking. So if you find me talking awkwardly, it's mostly because this is my first time doing a voiceover. So in this video, I'm trying to make coffee and add cacao nibs to the recipe. So the reason I am doing this is because I saw someone post on Reddit about having diabetes type 2, and I thought to myself, this person is most likely never gonna be go is never going to enjoy sweet things like chocolate again. And so I thought, hey, let's make an Aeropress recipe which incorporates cacao or chocolate so that people who have problems with their sugar just like me are still able to enjoy chocolate along with their coffee. So these are cacao nibs. So cacao nibs are they're like the first stage of making chocolate. So cacao nibs are not sweet. They are they are in the Philippines. We usually use cacao nibs to make tabliah or I forgot what's the name again. Anyway, I'm using it to infuse chocolate notes into my coffee. So I am using the Aeropress because I want to use the Aeropress, it um, allows me to control the extraction time for both the coffee beans and the cacao nibs. Now, the thing about cacao nibs is that if you're just gonna put it in hot water, it's never going to make, or it's never gonna like extract a lot of the coffee flavor. So that's why I'm using the Aeropress versus using pour over like my V60. So what I'm using here is it's actually quite late right in the video. So I'm using 18 grams of coarsely ground coffee and 10 grams of cacao nibs. Now, the first video that or the first recipe that I'm trying here, it actually doesn't taste that great. I don't really taste the chocolate. So um, I am actually going to make another video, or I'm just gonna add this new recipe after this
I
video.
think we can improve it a bit more. It doesn't really like there's the extraction for the chocolate is not enough. So we're gonna try it again, but this time we're gonna grind or pound the cacao nibs.
Okay, on this second recipe, what I'm doing is I'm measuring around 10 grams of cacao nibs, and then I am going to be crushing the bigger pieces. So I have tried grinding them with my coffee grinder, and it usually ends up in something like a pulp. So what I'm doing here is I crushed them using a mortar and pestle. So I'm still using the Aeropress, and hopefully this comes out better than the first one. So the first one, it tasted coffee, but I wanted the small chocolate notes, small chocolate flavor in it. So I'm trying again this time. The difference is that I crushed and grinded a bit the coffee nibs. So still, I'm using the same recipe: 18 grams of coarsely ground coffee, 10 grams of chocolate nibs. Um, uh, this part of the video, I am uh, mixing the cacao nibs and the coffee beans to make sure that each one is properly extracted. In the first in the first video, I didn't bother doing that, but on the second one, I thought that it would be better if I mix it so that both the cacao nibs and the coffee beans are extracting properly. By the way, I know this is quite cliche, but if you like these kind of videos, or if please do take the time to subscribe to my channel. I know it's quite small and I make really awkward videos, but it would really help me a lot if you subscribe. And okay, here is the part where you may think I'm doing this slowly, but it's actually quite hard to plunge down. And when you're doing this with the Aeropress, you should never push it down harshly, because what happens is that you're gonna end up with a over extracted coffee. Okay, let's be honest, the Aeropress is a really good coffee brewer, and that's one of the reasons why most of my videos are about the Aeropress, because they're quite versatile. 'Cause where can you get a coffee brewer that can do pour over and percolation, and yeah, it's quite versatile. Okay, first things first, let's swirl it a bit, let the air out. Now, with the second recipe, I was able to taste a bit of the chocolate, which is actually good. This is the purpose of this video. I think I can improve it later.